papaya, banana, coffee. We could do some coffee in this little forest here. But otherwise, I don't think coffee is going to be much of a thing on this island. Tobacco. Tobacco. We could do some tobacco, actually. Maybe do some tobacco farming and sell us some nice cigarettes. Some cigars. So that is an option. Sugar. There is some sugar. We could use sugar, but also not really the best. So maybe this might not be a good place to do farming. What about oil? Do we have any oil? You know, oil wells are expensive, but I mean, there is some oil in the desert, but just one slot. So that's not going to be any good for us. What about resources like iron and stuff? Where's the mine at? Then their industry? No. I was in the wrong tab. There we go. Mines. We got some iron pretty close by. We got some gold. Okay, so yeah, this is definitely probably going to be a mining mission from the looks of it so far. It's probably going to be a mining mission, which I'm all good for because mines do provide a generous sum of money, and we could actually go with the weapons factory again. Theoretically speaking, we could, because guess what? We need it. We can do it. It's the only thing that we can really use iron for is a weapons factory. Our other options are well, basically nothing, so I guess that's what we're going with. I don't know how I'm going to lay out this city, though. I mean, I guess I could focus housing. I'll focus housing over here in this direction and have, like, the schools and stuff kind of over here. And I'll focus, like, farms and other resources on this side because that's where they mostly are. This land over here will be used for the town itself. Okay, let's get started then. Set this to a high priority construction so that we can get our economy up and running. I am going to build a nice road going this direction, and we'll build the first kind of intersection type thing, I guess, over here where it kind of goes back, and we'll build a line of houses and other stuff here, but we'll have to wait off on that really. I mean, we could start off with our basic bunk houses, because those are simple enough. I don't think they're that expensive. So we'll build 2 of those. Now, we'll build 4 of them. We have a decent-sized population, I think. It says 52 people, so hopefully this will actually contain the majority of the population. I mean, that's my hopes, at least. These guys really need to go to work and, like, get started at once, because seriously. And crime's going to be a big issue on this island, so I don't think tourism's a good idea. Something tells me that having a high crime rate with a bunch of tourists would kind of be a bad combination, so while I'm sure the island's good for it, I'm not really good for it. The mine's now up, which means that we can start getting some nice resources. And for that, I think eventually we're just going to have to start building weapons factories again, unfortunately. Yeah. We have to start doing weapons factories, because that's really the only thing that can actually benefit us that we have access to right now. I bet our foreign affairs are doing... No, apparently everyone's super happy with us. You know, I don't know why the USSR is pissed. The USSR should be very pleased with our alleged crime. But no, apparently that's not how it works. Apparently not. It's just, no. This classic slow start to a Tropico game where we're just losing money, waiting for ships to come in and for our first actual export to occur. Get to mining, you bastards. This is a penal colony. You guys should be used to this ship by now. Seriously, time just seems to be going super slow right now. Like, unfathomably slow. At least we exported $3,000 worth of goods. That's something. And all the houses are occupied. Sweet. And we're getting financial aid from the U.S., which literally makes no sense. Maybe they don't know we've actually taken over the governorship of this island yet, and they're like, oh yes, this penal colony, we're going to assist it with all of our money. And then they find out that I'm here, and they'd be like, oh, they betrayed us, and they're going to launch an invasion. That's my guess, at least. It probably won't happen, but at the same time, it might. So, I also like how this thing is, how fucked up the dock placement is here. So with this weird curvature. Well, they got a ship coming in, and we have absolutely no exports. So, that's the situation right now. 5 new immigrants, probably all criminals, are on their way onto the shores as we speak. Yeah, load that crap onto the boat so we can get at least some money going in. We might need to expand to build another mine, because mining is going to be a useful operation. We'll set it up. How much do these things cost? Because I don't want to overspend by accident here. And it's only 3,000. It might be a worthwhile investment just to have the additional mining resource covered. That way we can start selling twice the amount of produce, which would be... I say produce, it's more like freight. The faster we can sell that, the better, though. It's got to be said. Damn, this mission's been really quiet. Like, really quiet. Also, this island looks so fucking nice. Like, seriously. Please don't tell me that's another active volcano. I don't think it's active, but it's definitely something. There's like a freaking vent on the top of it and everything. Thermal vents. We're not making that much money right now, but then again, the big bucks aren't going to roll in for a while. And I don't think we actually are given money for doing this quest, are we? No. With this, I think I'm actually going to get another expansion, because gold is probably going to sell for more than any of the other stuff, and there is a gold source literally right there. So I'm going to actually cap this and build a road over to it. Does that actually connect? Yes, it does. Okay, so we now have the gold thing set up. That should bring in a lot of money, and we could actually theoretically build a jewelry factory. We're not ready to do that yet, but that is our option. We're gonna build a bunch of factories across the shore. Jewelry factory. It's gonna be definitely one of them. Probably our biggest moneymaker for a while.
Has arrived at the palace, insisting for a museum dedicated to your youth.
Okay, so I need to build that as well, but we don't nearly have enough money to actually make that a possibility right now. So I'm gonna ignore it, at least for the moment. Yeah, 5,000 to build a police station. I'd rather get our economy up and going first, before setting up a police station and prison and stuff. Fucking
¿Qué
beggar.
necesitas?
Get the fuck off of here. Where are they even from?
Sí.
They got like these weird
Excelencia?
flags and some of them I recognize, but others I
No me
don't.
interesa.
Maybe there's some more fictional countries other than Tropico out there. Why are these guys walking to work? You can take a car. The garage is right there. Maybe they can't afford a car. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. How we run this island, I wouldn't be fucking surprised. Anyhow, I'm actually probably going to leave it there, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.